Senzo Meyiwa murder trial continues in the High Court in Pretoria. Singer Kelly Khumalo says she wants her day in court. Khumalo's lawyer, Magdalene Moonsamy, says her client feels prejudiced. We're also hearing that Moonsamy will be reported to the Legal Practitioners Council. For more on this, let's now cross to my colleague, Chriselda Lewis. Thanks very much, Chriselda, for joining us. Please outline some of the things that took place at the court and what Kelly Khumalo's counsel is having to say.
To some possible legal recourse with regards to the submission.
Well, that's right, Nompi, a bit earlier on today, speaking to Kelly Khumalo's legal counsel, Magdalene Moonsamy, indicating that she is going to be consulting with her later on this evening in terms of what course of action that they're going to take in terms of the legal action relating to what came out in court yesterday, where it was said that she is believed to have been involved in the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. Let's speak to Tobani right now with regard to that action.
Take some action. Just give us a sense as to what are you going to do?
Yeah, good afternoon. What Moonsamy did is not right. Legal practitioners cannot go and argue in the media and do all these things. It is unethical, and it deserves the attention of the LPC. And furthermore, whatever action she wants to take is an attempt to threaten our witnesses. It will put witnesses in a bad position. They might even not to come and testify, because whatever she's saying is tantamount to defending the ends of justice.
Mr. Tabari, why do you feel that Kelly Khumalo's lawyer is intimidating witnesses? She was responding to what had come out of court yesterday regarding the allegations that were made that her client allegedly killed Senzo Meyiwa. What is intimidating in that aspect?
Remember, this issue is still in court, and I'm not going to comment a lot about it, because we said we'll call a witness. It's not us, it's not advocate, therefore, we'll call a witness. Now, when she comes out and say that, the witness will pull back.
Have any of your witnesses indicated that they do feel intimidated at this stage?
Of course, they feel intimidated and threatened. Their lives are at risk.
What's your exact complaint to the Legal Professionals Council? Are you able to outline that for us? What's the nature of your complaint? What is it that you're unsatisfied with?
No, listen, I'm saying it deserves the attention of the Legal Practice Council.
Does that mean you'll be reporting her when you say it deserves the attention? What does deserving attention mean? It
means that they must intervene. They must call Moonsamy, and they must stop her from what she's doing. Because at the end of the day, that is unethical of her, and that's defeating the ends of justice.
She's also indicated that she'll be bringing an application to challenge the assumption that Kelly Khumalo is the one that shot Senzo Meyiwa. Have you received any communication from her?
You know what? Whatever she wants to do about that is up to her, but here we are sitting in court, and we need to protect the integrity of the court. Whatever happens in the court is in court. If she's not happy that she was taken out of the court, she must make appeal or lodge a motion application. That's it.
When do you plan on laying this criminal charge?
As soon as we finish here today.
Okay.
So the criminal charge will be relating to defeating.
I'm going to lay it against her and also against Netflix. I mean 1010.
Oh,
1010.
Also going to be criminally charged?
No, they're not going to be criminally charged.
What charge are you laying against 1010?
I'm going to lay a criminal charge against 1010.
For what?
For defeating the ends of justice.
In what aspect? What did they do?
They added the documentary 4 days before the trial. Whatever is happening in that documentary, it was staged.
But the judge believes... Linda, please go ahead.
All right, but the judge said those issues should have been raised prior to the trial starting. And if there was hampering the administration of justice, then you should have outlined that in your application.
And also, if I may add...
The judge said,
yeah,
it is not his issue. We can take it somewhere. But we know what to do. Hence, we intend to do whatever we want to do.
But the judge did make a ruling on that, advocate, in the sense that, attorney, I beg your pardon, instructing attorney indeed. The judge did make a statement on that, or a ruling on that. He said advocate Malisela Tifo did not make any grounds, no facts were brought to the table for this court to kick out 1010, because it was Advocate Malisela Tifo who basically had complained that the presence of 1010 with its agreement through. Yeah.
It's not Advocate Tifo who complained. I gave him the instructions to do that. And I respect the decision of the court. I'm not going to argue with the court in the media. The court said it very clear. We know what to do.
But one of your arguments was the fact that 1010 is not regulated. You can't go and complain to the BCCSA. And Advocate Malisela therefore said it's nonsensical that the Advocate Wicks, who's representing 1010 Films, would say that you must lay a charge with the police. So when did you guys change?
No, after the judgment on that day, we decided that we'll do that.
It's no longer nonsensical.
No, we must lay the charge. I respect the decision of the court. Remember, Advocate therefore act upon my instructions. I advised him we need to take it further. If we can also appeal against the decision of the judge, but we don't want to do that. That's something else. It would delay this matter.
So
we're doing it the other direction.
So you're complaining to the Legal Practitioners Council, and you are laying a charge of defeating the ends of justice. I see you smile.
Maybe you didn't understand me.
Let's hear you again.
I didn't say I'm laying the complaint.
Right.
I'm saying Legal Practice Council must stand up and take a...
But you can't do that, Mr. Tabani, without going to the Legal Practitioners Council and saying, I have a problem with the conduct of a certain attorney or a certain lawyer. So you obviously got to lodge a complaint in order for them to attend to your complaint. So will you be lodging?
100%. I'll lodge a complaint. But it's the Legal Practice Council that must take action. I'm launching the complaint and they will investigate. Remember, when there's a complaint, there's two sides of the story. They must investigate whatever happened. Not even from today, from the time when she was in court. As an advocate or legal practitioner, you cannot be in court to be on brief for a state witness. For someone who might be an accused in another case. You cannot do that.
She
That's
says
unethical, because whatever happens in court, you're going to give it to that person.
But she says her being asked to leave is prejudicing her client, in that she says also one of the things that Advocate Malisela Tifo had also brought up was the second docket. We've been hearing about the second docket, and she says she knows nothing about a second docket. So she says, accompanied by a number of factors, including the fact that she was told she is intimidating you inside court, or the witnesses are feeling intimidated, she feels that her client, Kelly Khumalo, is being prejudiced.
You know what? That one was dealt by the court.
Yeah.
I don't want to comment a lot about it, but she knows what to do. If she's not happy with the decision of the court, she must come before the court, appeal, and if she's not successful, she can take it further to another court.
Mr. Tabani, I want to ask, if the state chooses not to call those who were in the house as state witnesses, do you plan on calling them?
Then if the state doesn't call them, it's their choice. Their case will collapse. Then we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to spend maybe 5 minutes to eat.
I'm sure we'll eat straight after this live crossing, Nompu. So you're hearing there from the Senzo Meyiwa instructing attorney, indicating, this is news just in, that he plans to lay a basic complaint to the Legal Practitioners Council about what he says is the unethical conduct of Kelly Khumalo's lawyer, Magdalene Moonsamy. Remember when we spoke to Magdalene Moonsamy a bit earlier on today, that was as a result of what came out of court yesterday, where Advocate Malisela Tifo had basically said that Kelly Khumalo was responsible for allegedly killing Senzo Meyiwa by mistake. That's what we heard inside this court. So in a right of reply this morning, in asking her what her response was pertaining to the allegations that were made inside court, she said that Kelly Khumalo wants her day in court. She labeled those allegations as preposterous, and basically said that they want to challenge. She'll be speaking to or consulting with her client Kelly Khumalo this evening, and this evening they will get a way forward in terms of how they plan to take action against the allegations that have been made inside this court. Now, following that interview that was conducted this morning, that was also aired on SABC News, we're hearing now from the instructing attorney in the Senzo Meyiwa matter that they plan to complain to the Legal Practitioners Council. They consider Magdalene Moonsamy's conduct to be unethical. They're saying that they're also going to lay a charge of defeating the ends of justice against her. They're saying that her conduct is, what they're saying is her conduct is basically tantamount to the intimidation of witnesses, and they say they're hoping that the Legal Practitioners Council will take some action pertaining to what they believe is intimidation.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Chriselda Lewis.